Yeah, and APR sees me. So, hello, Internet. It is 2:47 p.m. on Thursday, September 17th, 2020. I'm Mark Amsry, DJ Amstrack, and I'm holding court. That's Daniel. He's working. And so will not be joining me for this stream. Not directly, anyway.
Physically here for once, though.
Yeah. Today I will be continuing Shadowrun Returns. And this rabbit hole just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
A rabbit hole?
Yeah, a rabbit hole.
Our rabbit doesn't live in a hole, it lives in a condominium.
Yeah, but a well-made hole it means comfort.
Well, that's true.
No, it's not like an ordinary hole with ends of worms and stuff.
I was going to say, it also means like a bunch of dirt and worms and bugs and ants and stuff.
That's a poorly made hole, though. A good hole should have, like, central heating and wood panels and a big round door that wizards can scratch things on.
And broadband internet.
I don't think they have that in China.
Well,
There was the Palantiri system, but that was unsafe. That was there were major security issues in that system. A rogue agent can easily get admin access. And worse, for some reason, the dang system transmitted psionic packets.
Come on, tablet. Anyway, yes, serial killer led to cult, led to unkillable bugs.
What, like will not fix?
Okay, chat monitor is up.
And here I thought it was going to like lead to a little glass vial.
A little glass vial?
A little glass vial.
Excuse me.
So it goes into someone's sidearm like a battery. Shadowrun. You can replace your arms with railguns if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You just become a villainous human by doing it.
Yep.
Because now you become part literal killing machine. Because your arms just shoot chunks of metal really fast.
John Bartlett. What you got to say, Coyote? Coyote's face is pale and her voice is low, shaky. What the hell was that back there, man? Just what the frag was that? The Universal Brotherhood is all about belonging to a hive or something.
Of insects.
And Sam's sister is their leader. If I didn't see it, there is no way I'd believe it. Giant, unkillable bugs. She shudders, shakes it off. Fine. Whatever. I want that woman dead now more than ever. If you go after her again, you think of me, okay? I'll be around, locked and loaded.
Did Sam's sister come to you for help?
No?
And, like, offer assistance in your investigation?
She did, but that was really only after she saw that I couldn't be dissuaded from investigating. Will do. Okay. Later. Jerry Bob. Hey there, Pantapuck. Johnny Clean asked me to flag you down the minute I saw you. Said he's got someone who wants to talk to you. He sounded a little freaked out about it. He's waiting for you downstairs. Johnny Clean freaked out? Okay, I'll talk to him. Oh my, you looking to hire the best or for some common rabble? What? I have other questions. Wiz, what's on your mind? What's your story? It's your usual classic story for the ages. Hometown boy does good, joins an elite squad, then boom! Boom is a technical term for an explosion. Got blown up, got hurt real bad, and now I have these shiny legs. I'd do it all again, obviously. I'd try to miss the bomb. Now I'm here running the best damn elite merc unit out there. What's the story behind the Nephilim Network? Need to know, chummer. And you don't need to know. How'd you get involved in the Seamstresses Union? Oh, you know how it is. There was a girl and a gun and back against the wall. You might say, me and this place, we were made for each other. I ain't gonna tell you more than that, am I? The man sizes you up as you approach. His carefully groomed hair and the shine on his shoes seems out of place for the Barons. Hey, you looking for work? I got a little something if you're up for it. It's a milk run. I'm always up for getting paid. Wavy. He grins, exposing a set of unnaturally white teeth. The job's a simple extraction. The people I represent are interested in acquiring the talents of a scientist named Sada. Unfortunately, Mr. Sada is currently engaged with Renraku, which means he's engaged for life. That doesn't sit well with the people I represent. They see it as a subversion of the free market. And you want me to secure Mr. Sada's freedom to work for your people instead. He flashes his pearly whites again. Exactly, but it has to be now. Renraku's shipping Sada out of Seattle in the morning for some sort of overseas research project. Tonight he's being kept at a hidden research facility out here in the Barrens, just a couple miles from here. I hear they've been bringing in unmarked shipments for weeks now, thinking that nobody notices. We don't care about any of that. We just want Sada before he's out of our reach. The place should be lightly guarded, probably rent-a-cops. Get in, grab Sada, get out. In exchange, I'm authorized to remit 9,000 new yen in payment. He fixes you with a hard stare. I am not, however, authorized to negotiate. I'm in, let's see the new yen. We pay on delivery, friend. That's how it always works. I'll send the lab's location to your PDA. Hire a team and head there right away. Liberate Sada and deliver him to my employers. They'll have a car waiting outside the lab when you're done. Once Mr. Sada's on his way, meet me back here for payment. Hey, Bobby. Yo, guy, have we met? You look familiar. I meet a lot of people. No problem. You need some brain benders tonight? I got some of that merc stuff. Freakers, taxi drivers, you know. Can I, trust you? Nobody's more trustworthy than old Bobby. Kubota wouldn't let me in the place if I wasn't legit. Well, let me see what you've got. I'm a little light on cash right now. Hello, stranger. I'm busy right now, so I hope you got something that's worth my time. How about a list of every politician the Universal Brotherhood has bribed to date? I could certainly find someone interested in that information. It will take some legwork to verify the veracity of such a list. How about 2,000? This info is about to be worth a lot more in the next few days. And what, I'm supposed to take your word for it? Fine, I'll speculate, but only because I can find you if this doesn't pan out. 2,500, no more. You alright, Pantapuck? Battered, bruised, but not yet beaten. I heard you made trouble with the Universal Brotherhood. Stirred up a hornet's nest, you might say. People are starting to say there's some dark dreck going down in those chapter houses, like they're taking advantage of the poor folk who go there looking for help. I gotta say, that makes my blood boil. It's bad enough that the government labels half the population as probationary citizens. We don't need more people preying on the most defenseless members of society. And I hate to bring race into it, but it's a fact that a good number of people who go to the Brotherhood for help are metas like me. But what options do we have? Do you realize that it would take an act of Congress to grant me full citizenship? And they have yet to do it once. Wars are started more easily than a meta gets a sin in this country. So it's no wonder we turn to people like the Brotherhood, who claim to listen to our woes and speak on our behalf. He catches himself, takes a breath, and visibly calms. Sorry. I just know some folks who went to the Brotherhood for these very reasons. I might have ended up there myself if Mrs. Kubota hadn't taken me in. Whatever's going on in there, I trust you'll put an end to it one way or another. This isn't just for Sam anymore. Go get him, sir. For once, Dr. Castle is not utterly absorbed in her work. In fact, she seems to have set aside whatever she's doing to give you her full attention. Perhaps word is spread about what you've already faced and what is still to come. I'm glad to see you're all right, Pantapuck. I was afraid they'd be carting you back to me in pieces. I don't suppose it would do me any good to suggest an early retirement, or at the very least that you might delay whatever is coming long enough for you to get a decent night's sleep and a full meal. Never knew you cared, Doc. Who said I do? A good cash cow like you only comes around every so often, and you're no good to me, Dad. Oh, but who am I kidding? I know your type all too well. Words of caution have little worth, and words of prohibition only make you more eager to throw yourself into the fire. You're like children that way. So fine, do what you will. Just tell me what I can do to keep you alive that much longer. So what have you heard, Doc? Well, let's review. In the past few days, I've lost one patient and nearly lost a second. I've also learned that a man claiming to be a fellow doctor was responsible for the first of those deaths, and now I hear that another supposed force for good has been committing heinous acts on innocent men and women. Quite frankly, it's almost enough to make a woman give up on the whole human race. But then I remember why I don't. I remember how many innocent lives Mrs. Kubota has saved by giving them place and purpose here at the Union. I remember seemingly useless wastes of flesh like Paco risking their lives to save the ones they love. I remember that some people are still willing to stand up against those who would seek to do harm to others. And that's the real reason you won't hear me argue against your chosen course of action, because I agree that it must be done. I only hope it can be done without any more innocents coming to harm. If I could make that deal, I would. Then do the next best thing. Put an end to this. I'd like to wake up in a world short one less evil. Now, how can I help make that happen? Okay, now I suddenly have about 3,000 more Nuyen. Oh, right, because I sold the thing for 2,500.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Well, to the numbers.
Itch. You know what, I haven't actually talked to Algernon much. The magic dealer's area is abuzz with chaotic activity as you watch the contents of a dozen boxes fly through the air. The articles land on Algernon's table in some elaborate sorting scheme, while the man himself casually sits reading a magazine from the previous century. Welcome, Patapuck. Is there anything I might provide to make your life easier? Or perhaps make another's more difficult? Ever hear of a bug spirit or bug shaman, Algernon? The elf's face curls into a grimace. I'm sorry, I find the very thought repugnant. You must understand, a shaman does not follow the literal incarnation of his totem. One who pledges himself to cat does not drink milk from a saucer or claw the drapes. Instead, a shaman follows the ideals of his totem. Dog is less a canine and more a symbol of loyalty. Coyote is less a scavenger and more a trickster. So you can understand why I find the idea of an insect totem so foreign. To what quality would a shaman aspire in such a case? A chill visibly runs through him. Please, let us speak of more pleasant things. Perhaps commerce? Nah, you don't have anything I need, buddy. Armor plus 10. Damn. Ooh. That's nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Will you buy my old clothes off of me? Yes, you will. Interested in some real firepower? Sure, I'll take a look. Ooh, yes please. Oh, that's basically all my money then. This guy doesn't, but his neighbor does. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy that one, which is pretty much all of my money, but then I should recoup a bit selling the other one. Or selling both the Class Cs now. Hey there, what's up? He doesn't have anything that I actually need, and nah. Nice. 888. 888. What, you need runners again? Good, I got some new contacts, some primo mercs. Need to put together a team for Rinraku Lab. Oh, and Coyote's the only one I can afford. Too bad, because I could really use a decker. At least I feel like I could probably use a decker. Yeah, but now I got a really nice robot. You know what? Sure. Let's try this with Coyote. Got a shiny new robot and some new duds. I mean, they do when it's bedtime. Yeah, yes, I know. Fire fails. Yes, I know I can hire more runners. I can't afford more runners. Thank you, game. Let's see how this goes with just the two of us.
Yeah, I hope you don't get boned by the action economy.
That's the thing, though. As a rigger, each of my robots is like another player's worth of action points, which is nice. And I now have an S rank robot.
So it's like going in with 3 instead of 2?
It's like going in with 3.5. I need more drink.
And how many would you normally go in with if you hadn't been broke?
If I hadn't been broke...
4?
4, yeah. Hello.
Hello. Give me your thumb. Sir,
Hello, mine turtle.
when it's ready. There you go. Thank you.
And now let's see if it does the thing to... Oh, did it not take?
Well, it's still...
Was not verified.
Oops, okay.
Which means I need to swipe it again. There.
Okay.
And it's
Quick
doing...
Web, it's doing it again.
Yeah,
It's
it
my
only does it
fingers.
for you.
Am I touching
I
the
noticed
wrong
that.
button?
You just press that, right?
Oh no, I pressed this.
Oh.
I thought
That-
that was the power button.
That's a
No,
volume.
that's the internet button.
Oh, that's the internet button?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's volume
Well,
key.
that's what this one is the volume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or that one's the mute, rather.
Or-
Yeah, that's the power button over there. So that explains why it's happening.
Okay.
What a wacky browser! Look at all like random stuff, including the incredibly useless-looking CNN news and clock.
Yeah. And then you go to Windows, and it's
Why is
probably
there a
gonna
clock
ask for your
there?
finger again.
There's a clock in the lower right-hand corner already. You know where the clock lives.
Well, in Windows, yes. That wasn't
Yeah,
Windows.
We were not in Windows yet.
There, it also still had a clock.
Oh,
in
it
the
did?
right-hand corner like Windows does. I'm not sure, but I think it was running on top of Windows.
Mm,
But like in its own weird.
Well, no, because then you select continue to Windows. It boots into that before Windows even starts up.
Nah. There was a clock in the lower right. I saw it. Otherwise, I'd have been like, now why in the heck is it? That clock is very useless. Goodness.
Well, I mean, if you have it just
'Cause actually,
sitting
It's
there
not so
at a
big,
distance,
yeah.
yeah. If you're looking at it from across the room.
Yeah, I suppose. Whatever that HP thing is, it does kind of look similar to Movie OS.
it kind of does.
Did you say something earlier that sounded like SATA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Sada.
You're saying that reminded me of a name from when I worked at Tandy Corporation,
Mm-hmm.
engineering Radio Shack. Sava Jacobson, somebody that my boss, he was an electronics consultant guy and an
Yeah.
inventor and whatever, found out he was the guy who invented the consumer answering machine,
Huh.
basically. There had been a previous answering machine that AT&T held the
Mm-hmm.
patent to, and that was when they were a monopoly to
Mhm.
everything, and so his invention technically was illegal. But Tandy Corp said, "Well, hey, we'll go in this with you, and we'll stand up to AT&T." But about that time, the government antitrust,
Antitrust,
whatever,
yeah.
broke them up, and
Plus, if it has a sufficiently different mechanism of action, no, it's completely valid.
And it was, yeah, it was completely different because he put the activation of it before the handset. With the AT&T version, you had to lift the handset and put it into the machine for the person to leave a message, and then when the message was over,
that's totally useless.
Isn't that ridiculous? Except, I mean, for, like I said, this was the first consumer version. So, but perhaps, I don't know, a lawyer's office or something.
Yeah, might need to record a message. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like a human operator.
Rather than somebody writing it down. But
she was like, I'm sorry, Mr. Guy is out of thing. Would you like to leave a message?
Okay,
Clonk.
just a moment. Let me stick you in the. Yeah. So
that makes sense.
That's all I can figure.
Blah 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 blah.
But the consumer one is definitely a much more useful thing.
Definitely.
Especially in a system like where if you could like redirect a phone call to a different number within the same network, it's just here, let me just buzz you through to a machine, and then I can get back to work.
Yeah. Oh, this is just
let me stop that.
Honking up and closing up. Chrome is not responding. Okay, screw you.
Yeah, give it a minute to finish starting up first. It's old and slow.
Old and slow. I know exactly how that feels.
Old.
I'm growing old and feeble now. My days are growing short.
I'll bet the Tandy design was probably superior in a couple of ways, specifically for the consumer market, because the oldest consumer answering machines I can recall use magnetic tape.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some of them use, like, a completely ordinary cassette. Many of them use, like, mini cassettes.
Yeah.
Well, this was back that far. This was in the 60s.
And I wouldn't be surprised if AT&T's design used something else, like a more scalable reel-to-reel system or something, since it's designed for businesses.
Yeah,
And that difference alone is enough to get around the patent, because that's honestly a new patent. It's a novel application.
well, and the fact that the system can answer the call itself without having a person move the, that's entirely. But it was a monopoly at the time, so
I don't know why AT&T was so lazy about their design.
Anything related to.
Because it's not super hard to get the system to answer. You have it trigger on that massive voltage spike that comes up when the ringer goes off.
Yeah.
You leave Touristville behind and make your way into the Barrens proper, exiting civilization as you know it. With each step, the little order that it still exists falls away, taken over by anarchy in its purest form. All semblance of government oversight, corporate domination, even media influence disappears, leaving an urban feral landscape of bleak desperation. Yet hidden in this wreckage of a suburb, Renraku Computer Systems has hidden some sort of R&D research lab, probably to take advantage of some old tech left after the Shiohase nuclear power plant meltdown, or the crash that decimated the computer industry in 1929. You find your way into the lab. The place has definitely seen better days. No security systems are online to greet you, just the ones made of meat. Maybe you can help a scientist make a life change. Oh, Drek! Hello, Remy. Meow. 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 What is this? Meow. Would you like to come closer, Remy? There, now the table's closer. Remy, no. Meow. Whoops. Meow. Ah, friggin' line of sight. Okay, fine. Meow. 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 What? What is it? Hey, Mom? I think Remy wants brushes. Ow.
I don't know, it sounds like she wants headlocks. I saw her back twitch when I said that word. She'll gladly for you Tuesday.
Since last week.
And actually, that will be easy right after lunch. We can do teams meeting. Check another room. Share there.
If the back bedroom would be more convenient, which was that?
I probably use that. If I clear out space on my desk, it'd be better, but I don't have that. I'll jump on to lunch in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, dang. Door closed behind him.
The observers grab
Oh, I sent a friend request to stay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I just now saw half an hour ago.
Mm. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Coyote, okay?
It won't be for long. What?
There are three non-hostile entities I'm aware of that have just sustained damage.
4. Jeez. Nice. Woohoo! Yeah. Yay for grenades. Grenades. I don't know. That doesn't work. Hmm. Meow.
Japan built a 1-1 scale Gundam
Mm-hmm.
statue and immediately made it flip everything else.
This terminal has been left unlocked with root access. Dig through the files. There are some log files that were recently accessed and an encrypted research database.
Use the terminal unlocked in root. Idiots, that's it.
Well, a guard who was using it until I killed them.
Why does a guard have root?
I don't know. Security personnel. Something, something.
Wow. That company is a soft target, apparently. Sheesh.
We got the shipment of the sentries in from Shanxi today. 8 of them, all told. They're all medicated daily with a sedative that prevents their gaze from affecting us, and they don't try to escape or bite the equipment either. We'll have to keep adjusting the doses so that we can get valuable combat data out of them. Having something this deadly in the lab always gets me on edge. One wrong dose of those meds and someone will lose an arm. That or the guys upstairs will just lock the doors and let the damn things eat us. The awakened security sentries were in varying condition when they arrived. Their general health is noted below. Good, average, excellent, poor. Week 2 of the reaction test trials finished today. Several of the subjects have an uncanny intelligence and have had no problem solving logic puzzles ahead of schedule. Subject 4 continues to be the standout performer in these experiments. Her sensory reaction time and problem-solving skills rival that of chimpanzees. Our benefactors will be pleased if we can begin a breeding program based on her specific traits. I have already taken a sample of her DNA in advance of beginning the live combat trials, just in case something goes wrong. The Awakened Security Sentries project has reached final testing stages. Preliminary human experiments will begin within the next 6 months. I've already discussed the matter with the tier. The notes for the previous round of reaction testing on the Awakened Security Sentries subjects are as follows. Good, poor, average, excellent, poor. Meow. Hey, there's a thing that I could deck into if I had a decker. can't put drones on Overwatch. Oh, fine. You know what? The mage is the only one that's actually noticed me and taken action, so I'm going to, yeah. Roll the dice. Ah, this guy can Overwatch, though. Not that that does me a lot of good. You morons just shut up a Rinraku research lab. Ever hear of Rinraku? Yeah, they're the company that's about to show a loss on their balance sheet. This is just a job to me, Merlin. You beat my price and you live. Come on, why don't we play nice? We're both just employees here. You walk away and I won't make you dead. I have a fragging herd of basilisks, idiot. You're going to need a lot more guys. Meow. Oops.
Is this the scientist milk run?
Yep.
Yes, milk run. Past cages full of basilisks.
Basilisk milk.
It's fortified with extra minerals. Don't ask where they came from.
Meow. The smell hits you like a fist. The tang of blood, the funk of animal fowl, and something else. Something wrong. Basilisk? Why did it have to be a basilisk? Okay, Indy. Nice. Yeah, it was worth a try. Up. Grenade. And move back. Nope, no, that's not what I was trying to do. There. Shoot. Miss. And across. Lob grenade. And back. Meow. Ow. Ha! Get some! Dead. Scientist looks absolutely bewildered. Who are you? Why are you doing this? Are you Sada? What if I say no? Then you'll end up like them. Then yes, I'm Sada! Wait, you're from Mass Technology, aren't you? I told them I wasn't interested in working for them. Well, whoever sent me is definitely interested in you. So that's it. You're just going to hand me over to them? Jesus, these people. Listen to me, whoever you are. I know I'm a wage slave. I get it. But I shouldn't be a real slave, should I? All you're doing is transplanting me from one corp to another so I can be an employee for life. Shouldn't I have something to say about it? Of course you have something to say about it. You can beat their price. How much are they paying you? I'll be honest, 9,000. I can't beat that. Renraku froze all my personal funds while I'm here for security. All I have on me is 5,000 new yen. Let me go and it's yours. Fine, get out of here. Getting justice for Sam is going to take more effort than it originally appeared. That's the same intro that it did the last time. So, 'cause this is just a side quest.
This isn't a mission that affects the world. This is just a side quest.
Funny, you're back, but my people tell me they never got the package. He stepped into the line of fire. Collateral damage. Unfortunate. Well, no delivery, no payment. On the plus side, you've wrecked up a Renraku lab for us, free of charge. I hope it was worth it.
Why would you be willing to buy information about what's going on in that lab?
Forget something? Or just taking one last browse through my stock? Best to be prepared. Better safe than sorry. Measure twice, cut once, and 100 other trite sayings that seem woefully inadequate under the circumstances. But what shall it be? I'm good for now. Well, you know, now... Now I can afford that other S-rank drone. Or S-class. let's go ahead and max out int. Johnny is hunched over his desk, idly fiddling with a cyberdeck. He seems preoccupied. He looks up when you approach, eyes narrowed. Been making new friends out there? Yeah, some guy named Baron Samedi wants to talk to me in the Matrix. Sounds like you two have already met then. He frowns. Well, this Baron, he's been asking about you on Shadowlands. Strange guy. Has a pretty distinctive icon, skull face with a top hat. I can't tell what he wants, but the guy seems pretty serious. I wouldn't ignore this if I were you. Deckers have a way of making people's lives miserable if they're so inclined. What do you know about him? Johnny's janitor persona is gone, replaced by something colder, more dangerous. I did some checking, but didn't get much because he's new on the scene. He's no Wilson, though. Got a rep as a Drek-hot wire boy from what I hear. Never rides along with physical entry teams, though. Purely remote work. Samedi? Like the voodoo spirit? Yeah, that's the one. He sits at the crossroads of the living and the dead. Think that has any significance? I've been running around a long time, and I've seen a lot of avatars running around the tricks. A lot of them. You ask me, it's just some guy trying to look scary to make a name for himself. Think of it as personal branding. How long has he been looking for me? He's been spamming Shadowlands for the last hour, I'd say. He's new on the scene, but everyone's talking about him. Even the hottest deckers like Dodger are saying he's a force to be reckoned with. I guess he's not the patient type. Something I should know? Could be. I'll tell you after I talk to him. What's Shadowlands? That's where the Shadow community goes to talk about anything shadowy. Who's planning what projects, who's hiring, which corp is screwing which. Anything that affects Shadowrunners and how they make money. It's where I'd go to see if I could pick up any dirt about you. Know anything about giant magic indestructible bugs? Is that a joke? No, I saw one underneath the Universal Brotherhood an hour ago. Bigger than a troll. What do you mean, indestructible? As in I couldn't kill it. Whatever it is you've gotten into, Pandapuck, you're in it deep. From what I hear, the Brotherhood has members in high places. Government, corps, law enforcement. You be careful, chummer. Alright, I need to talk to the Baron. Okay, you let me know when you're ready and I'll let you hitch a ride into the Matrix again. I've already set up a portal to the to Shadowlands. I'm ready. Let's do this. Bonsoir, mon ami. I am pleased that we have a semi-private conversation. You must be careful with tour guides like your friend Johnny, though. You cannot trust everyone you meet in the Matrix. Everyone on Shadowlands knows you're looking for me. Why the spam? Samedi wishes to thank you for saving Marie-Louise from the Universal Brotherhood. The girl is quite precious. If harm were to come to her, he does not know what he would do. He also offers you his help. The insects you encountered, they are something, no? Something dark. To ignore them would be folly. There is much at stake. Samedi knows you are after this woman, Jessica Watts, for your own reasons. He can help you get to this woman, and defeat her bugs. And hypothetically, how would we do that? The job will not be simple, nor will it be straightforward, but Samedi can guarantee it will be dangerous. Telestrian Industries has been working for 2 years on a formula codenamed Aegis. They are working with another corporation, a foreign corporation, to refine it. This is their third attempt to get it right, and they believe they have. Manufacturing began several months ago. Unfortunately, their manufacturing plant in the Columbia Valley was recently blown up. It could have been corporate espionage, or it could have been something else. This is unknown. What is known is that a large sample of the formula survived. What does this have to do with Jessica and the Universal Brotherhood? Well, Telestrian. We want Aegis because it kills bugs. Big ones. Like the ones you met at the Universal Brotherhood. If you want to go back there and bring the Watts woman to justice, you'll need Aegis. And as it happens, Samedi knows where the last sample of Aegis is being kept. Hence, the job at hand. We are going to break into the Telestrian Industries' primary operations office complex here in Seattle. Aegis will be somewhere within that building. We will find the Aegis sample and liberate it for ourselves. Now wait, why is Telestrian of the Brotherhood, or why is Telestrian one of whose family is very influential in the Brotherhood, developing something that can kill the things that the Brotherhood is seeking to bring forth?
Why did Dr. Wily make his robot masters weak to each other's primary weapons?
Because he wasn't very smart?
Or he was paranoid and feared that any one of them could be subverted in some manner. It might be necessary to put one of them down.
Yeah, fair.
So having another minion on call that can do that easily is useful.
Yeah. And how do you know all this about Aegis? Because Samedi has personal connections into James Telestrian's affairs. You see? He knows. So, will you do this thing? Will you ally with Baron Samedi? I have more questions first. The Baron understands the need for information all too well. Ask what you will. Why not just let Telestrian take care of it? Sounds like they're already halfway there. Telestrian. Do not talk to me of Telestrian. He is an executive, a businessman. Do you know what his reaction was when he learned of the insect threat? He called a meeting. He and his associates will be debating action forever. You never explained how you and Marie-Louise know each other. Oui, that is true, and it is for her to say, not Samedi. He has nothing to lose, while she... You must ask her. I want to know more about you first, who you really are. What is there to know? Baron Samedi is gifted. You see, he was born to walk. He was born to travel the Matrix, bending it to his will. Who is Baron Samedi really? What's the difference? When a clown removes his paint, he is still a clown but in disguise, no? It is only when he is painted that people applaud. Oh, I know he's not joking, but... Would that I were, but it is the only way. It is the only place to get what we need. But take heart, you will have Samedi with you, and he is clever in the ways of the Matrix. We cannot lose. Why not just tell Lone Star? Yeah, that'll turn out well. The Universal Brotherhood has connections, high-level connections in the government and in Lone Star. and their message resonates with those who need something to believe in. We have no proof, and we have no time. We must act. And you are convinced? I'm in. Jessica will pay for what she's done. Ah, yes, revenge is a very motivating thing. This is something Samedi knows about. Yes, he does. Therefore, you must bring a Decker with you. This is vital. What about you? You're not coming with? Samedi will be part of this evening's events, but must remain remote. He will keep all of Seattle law enforcement and off-duty Telestrian security away, while you locate the information we need from inside. And how do I get inside? Ah, the Baron will handle that as well. Telestrian guards will be rerouted throughout the building. With the right timing, no one will even know you're there. But of course, even Baron Samedi cannot anticipate all possibilities. So tonight you must use your contacts to hire a team and travel to the Telestrian office complex downtown. You will be contacted again when you have gained entrance. It's on the other side of this doorway here.
Guess how does Logan Star spelled?
It's...
Are there more A's than you might expect?
No.
It seems like a fairly mercenary security company, so I would be too surprised if it was
What? Okay, there we go. Johnny whistles a long, slow whistle. Holy crap. Telestrian Industries. You've hit the big time, chum. You're going to need a serious Decker for this one. Fortunately for you, I know one of the best. That means you, right? No, I'm not an inside man anymore. My running days are over. There's an elf who owes me a favor. He goes by Dodger. You may have heard of him. He's one of the best Deckers in Seattle, and this is me saying it. I'll get you his contact information. You'll know him by the way he talks. He's like a damn Charles Dickens novel. What, you need runners again? Good, I got some new contacts, some primo mercs. Need to put together a team to hit a Telestrian office. Alright, let's get Dodger in. And probably Coyote as well. That should probably be enough. Leave me a good chunk of, cash to spend on enhancements and the like, or on more party members later. Yeah, I know. The sleek contour of the Telestrian Industries... What?
Sorry, I got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
There's something I've been hearing. I would like to make a payment to...
The sleek contour of the Telestrian Industries building slices through the Seattle skyline, gracefully arcing towards the south, towards its birthplace in the elven nation of Terngyre. You stand at the lobby entrance, waiting for Samedi's go signal. The moment extends. Stepping over a corp threshold is a little like stepping into a foreign country, or over a line. Corporations have power so far above the average citizen that assaulting one seems insane, like threatening the gods of Olympus. Land owned by a multinational is corporate soil, exempt from domestic laws. Their employees aren't state citizens, they're corporate citizens, and their top execs can't be brought to trial for some alleged crime. The runner who goes full frontal on a corp is making a statement, making a name. 3 chirps on your comlink. It's go time. Sure, I'll take a look, see if there's... I only have 4 karma, though. Well, I can up my dodge, that'll be... That's a good... Excuse me, a good way to spend that. Your comlink chirps and the face of Baron Samedi fills the screen. Together again, eh, mon ami? You and Samedi shall do great things this night. Great things. Yeah, we're gonna shake the pillars of heaven, buddy. Sarcasm should have no place between partners, eh? Let us be professional. The way you professionally hacked my comlink? Point taken. S'il vous plaît, but we must be friends. We are allied, you and Samedi. So what now? These things are easily overcome, be assured. As you are told, there are some tasks that only you can do from inside the building, just as there are some that Samedi must do from his remote location. We must coordinate our actions, that is all. Boldness and a clear head will win the day. Storming the front desk doesn't sound bold, it sounds insane. Do not be so negative. Samedi has rerouted the guards in this section of the complex. The coast should be clear for you to navigate to the accounting offices. Bon chance! Halt! This is a restricted area. Sound the alarm! Open fire! Great. alright.
Around then.
How? There. Security access card. The keycard slides into the terminal and the screen comes to life. Priority alert. Intrusion detected. All elevators locked down. Security response Oscar 6. Notice, Terminal 6J4 accounting is unsecured. Notify the user to secure the terminal at once. Unlock lobby doors. Lobby doors unlocked. Apparently the coast was not so clear. Is this the way this whole run is gonna go? Do not doubt, Samedi. The Aegis sample will be ours before the night is through. There was reorganization in Telestrian recently. They have a new vice president of security, and he is making changes to their standard procedures. It is nothing Samedi cannot handle. Now on to the accounting offices. Oop. Call the response center. We need reinforcements. Oh, you're a big boy. Position is compromised. This terminal is active and displays a login screen that reads Accounting Division, Level Human Resources 1. Local access granted, network access granted. HR Communications. Lentelestrian. Employee status terminated. Universal Brotherhood. Record not found. Logging off. Central Billing 1. Run search Project Aegis. Project terminated 5 days ago. Final invoices submitted to Saderkrupp Schwerindustriegesellschaft. Saderkrupp Heavy Industries Company. Schwerindustriegesellschaft. Yeah. Project resources, status, and cost centers are restricted to CEO access. Logging off. The Baron appears on your comlink. So, it appears that James has been making moves to secure his information. Not the actions of a man who has nothing to hide, eh? We need to get upstairs to office and deck into his personal system. From here, it looks like the elevators are on lockdown, so you will need to find an access point to deck in so we can continue. Project Management 2. Search Project Aegis. Project established on 5/12/2053. Project terminated 5 days ago. Project resources, status, and cost centers are restricted to CEO access. Run search Sam Watts. Record not found. Primary hits not found. Secondary hits Melinda Watts. Payment records numbers. Billing system access not available from this terminal. Jessica Watts. And again, Melinda Watts. Okay. As the terminal logs off, a slip of yellow paper slides from under the keyboard. Frederick, I must have told you 100 times the door code is 1915, 1915. I don't know why that's so hard to remember. Stevens. Another one of these was billing, right? Okay, that one wasn't that one. Yeah, billing. Here we go. Run search, payment record, that. 1 million new yen payment to Melinda Watts for contract 12401 Watts on 8/12/2032. And this one? 10,000 new yen monthly payment to Mitch McCluskey, initiated on 5/20/2052. Payments ongoing.
Oh, he's
Huh.
not incompetent. He's paid off.
He's on the take.
He might also be incompetent. It's hard to tell.
I don't think he's necessarily unskilled at his job. He just cares more about himself than doing the job well. I need more drink. I shall return.
Time for me to go do a thing.
Oh, that's lovely. Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Actually, you know, this one might do better in the vents. Put the explosive one on Overwatch. Or just, you know, blow the guy up right now. That works too. Some serious hardware. Let's see if we can go around him. sure can. I've heard ducking here. Oh no. That didn't go quite the way I had hoped. Ow.
Freaking butt locker.
Butt locker?
Freaking bit locker, right? You know how you curious things you beat by purposely saying anything?
I mean, you do that. Meow. Of course, there's more coming from behind me. Yeah. Hackable terminals. Yes. There we go. Meow. Meow. Oop. Hello. Meow. Seriously? Meow. Turret control node. Meow. Felt a lot of good that does me, but I may as well. Oh, that's a black I see. I'm glad I sent you over here. Legal record search results. Contract 12401. Watts. Contract not found. Related files. William Edelson. Telestrian General Counsel notes. James, your proposed agreement with Melinda Watts will likely be effective in protecting your children's inheritance, but it is not without risk. As you know, the generation skipping trust established by your grandfather calls for the oldest living issue to be the trust manager and beneficiary. While Ms. Watts has agreed to modify her children's birth certificate from unknown to Telestrian employee Nathan Miles, if the children ever discover that they share a father with you, they could make a claim on the trust based upon DNA evidence. Meow. Meow. You keep watching that door. Very good. First, over here. Heal my buddy. Then check out the patents. Pay data downloaded. Looks like some data on some new biotech genome research. This is worth some new yen in the right hands. I'll send you the funds. 2,000 new yen, not bad. Amy. Here. Oh dear. Well, at least none of them are black, I see. How long does the firewall last? Alright, start heading back. Oh, hey, Remy. Come on. That's a sweet girl. Yes, you are. Remy. Okay, fine. Remy, no. Don't do that. There. Crowding into a corporate elevator on a Shadowrun is risky. You're exposed. Vulnerable. But time is of the essence. The CEO's office is 50 floors up, and the Baron has your back. In theory. Light, blenderized music flows softly from hidden speakers as you make your way up to James Telestrian's office and towards your objective, a sample of Project Aegis. You need to find the sample and get out before the Baron loses control of the Telestrian mainframe and all hell breaks loose. Can't go over that way at all, but I'm guessing that that's probably where some goons are going to come from. Remy. Sweet girl. This globe glows with an unearthly light. The area around Tier... Hold on, let's try that again. Something about Tier Tangier and Tier Nanog. Something, something. In we go. They're coming from behind, of course they are. Bring a friend in. Send them to scout ahead. Looks clear for now. Oh boy. Of course. No. Stop missing. There. Let's get some cover. Is that a one-way thing there? That'd be weird. Meow. Meow. Remy. Freaking unplugged my phone too. Nice. Yeah, now they start coming in that way.
Secure thing and write down this button. Sign into my find this.
Local file search for Project Aegis. Title Security Threat Assessment Lynn Telestrian. Text excerpt. At this point, we cannot confidently assign a motive to Ms. Telestrian's hiring of Shadowrunners to destroy the company's Columbia River facility, but there are two leading contenders. The most likely is that she is working for a rival megacorp seeking a competitive advantage, but an alternate explanation is that it has something to do with her deep involvement with the Universal Brotherhood. While Telestrian Industries, of course, would never interfere with an employee's religious choices, our 2053 investigation raised concerns that Ms. Telestrian's devotion to the cult-like Universal Brotherhood could represent a security risk to the company, and it is possible that this has become true.
More possible than you know, buddy.
Miss... There we are. Now let's get into cover. Okay, apparently that's just an impassable spot in the thing here. Doesn't make that very useful. Oof. Yeah, it's pretty good. Thank you. Oop. Yeah. Hooray for grenades. I have nothing to declare. Phone VM search results for Project Aegis. Call from Thomas Telestrian, recorded 5 days ago. Dad, it's all gone. The runners attacked last night and managed to blow the whole damn Columbia River facility to bits. I have had teams sorting through the rubble all morning, and they haven't found any viable Project Aegis material. The sample I sent you is all that's left. This is a mess. Lots of people dead, and the building a total loss. Call me to discuss what you want me to do next. Tom. Uh-oh, that's some black I see over there. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
It's like a large body of bruised orbits? Or...
What?
I can't agree to say.
Neither. And I see intrusion countermeasure. missed. Damn it.
Intrusion counter. Isn't that a fancy way of saying trap?
It's more like an active trap. A trap is passive. There. Email and IM search results for Project Aegis. Title Sample Security from e.silverstar@telestrian.ucas. Message. Mr. Telestrian, in light of the recent attacks, I have relocated the only remaining sample of Project Aegis to the safe in my office. The safe is hidden, and the safe's lock is mechanical and thus not at risk from Matrix Decker attacks. Sincerely, Eric Silverstar, Director of Security, Telestrian Industries, Seattle office. Well done, mon ami. As it happens, Eric Silverstar's office is on this very floor. About time a little good fortune came our way, eh? You know, it's almost as if things are going according to plan. As you say. Now, to stop those elevators, I am sure there is an accessible node in this system we can access. An accessible node we can access? Thank you.
What, like 88 accessible?
Find it before you are overrun with guards. I think he's actually supposed to be like Haitian. But since I don't always trust myself to do a patois without practice, so I'm... As well, you shouldn't. I don't know what I mean by that.
That's easy to just right? Hey, that's Sugary?
Not Sugary? What?
Definitely not Sugary.
Can't say I have, but I imagine it would be sloppy. Okay, now move up. Zappy zappy. And zappy zappy. Move up. This is zappy zappy. Zap. There's one more I see I can't see. That sounds funny phrased that way.
One more I can't see.
I hope it's not a black I see. Nope, they're all white. How convenient. Can't get both of them. They're just out of range of each other. Your comlink chirps again, and the Baron's face appears on screen. His voice is far less confident than before. This is new. You didn't know about this control panel. Great. Apparently, Mr. Silverstar's reputation for paranoia is well-founded. This panel is hard-coded door controlled, is a hard-coded door control that cannot be accessed from the Matrix. It was not here yesterday. How did he have it installed so fast? So what now? Samedi will think of something. Very well, this will work, but the plan requires you, and only you, to stay the night. You seen how many tin badges they have in this place? I need all the firepower I can get. You will find the elevator, once again under our control, goes to an empty parking garage, in safety. Your hired help will be able to clear the building with ease. You, however, will be Telestrian's newest employee come sunrise. Now, allow me to tell you where to go. Interesting. You hunker down in the janitor's locker room amid the smells of industrial strength cleansers, floor wax, and body odor. Sleep is impossible as you must be constantly on your guard for the telltale sounds of security teams or building maintenance crews. Morning eventually comes, and with it, another chance at Project Aegis. And that seems like a good place to end for the day. Oh, well, except that it won't let me save and quit just yet. But it did just auto-save, so I will let that stand for me. Meanwhile, you're sure Smitty had a nap. Okay. Alright. So, come back tomorrow to find out what happens to our dwarf robot pilot guy. But before then, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern is Thursday Throne, where we'll be continuing La Pucelle Tactics. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Later, everybody.